fast that we are in danger on A. They have to almost over-deliver here. You just heard it as well. Rocket in hand, Durka closing in towards the side. Com is living on borrowed time here. Yeah, he's gone down, nothing more to be done, but Bustio does very well. Finds two himself, but the response from Durka is gorgeous. Plant now gonna come through. And a 3v3 post plant. Let's look at those positions.
That's huge though. Look how much damage Durka took. Gonna swap out here. Demon 1 does have the Blade Storm as well. We'll have a rifle here to close the gap.
Durka actively taking a fight. Actively looking for this. Jorgamo unleashing, but he eats the flash! And now there's so many problems for Demon 1 unleashing Fury. Finds his way towards the first, but the second. You're not going to catch Leo here, surely. 13 seconds for another flash. He's already got one in hand. Both trying to draw the attention. Plays in Leo, and now a 1v2. Ethan, it's almost impossible. FNATIC outplaying him now. Double digits made. Gorgeous early work coming in.
And this is all on the back of that one Trailblazer. We've seen a similar execution towards mid with the TP from Boaster across behind this poison.
Hello. Midas 1-3. Okay. Yeah, guys, I just came live and yeah, I was just watching actually. I was like, okay, why not live stream? You know, I'm gonna watch it online.
Yeah, Chronicle and Leo paving the way.
Yeah, we're watching the VCT finals guys between FNATIC and EG, and yeah, I called it before, guys. I literally called that these two are gonna go to the finals. Literally, no joke. It's even on my stream, like no joke. I literally called it that FNATIC and EG are gonna play the finals, and literally at the very start of the like full Masters thing.
It feels like you've identified maybe.
Damn, I was right.
But Demon 1 looked a little proactive on that. I was wondering if he was actually going to follow that train of thought up.
He's going 10-9.
FNATIC have now kind of pushed and pulled EG into a three-man stack on A. Do they dare continue to go down this route, though?
I think on the back of being spotted here, you can see now, actually, Durka and Boaster looking to create a little bit of pressure towards B Heaven. Demon 1 still with the Blade Storm here. Can't find anything just yet. Com has to respect the nade. And FNATIC drifting back towards this B site hit, but EG
are matching.
Yeah.
They're playing
Ethan's here already.
Yeah, a lot of faith left in Demon 1 over towards A. Yes, he's got Jorgamo by his side. And maybe the right call. That should find no one with this deep posturing towards CT and late towards Heaven. Looking like they might want to readdress Heaven now. The wide swing takes down Boaster. Alpha's still around though. They're not out of it yet. There's still presence here. How much damage can one man do? A whole lot. 21 HP gets traded. Jorgamo's there. Leans a little further forward. Now on the site. Leo, Chronicle. Chronicle still has utility. Ooh. Chip damage.
An easy retake.
Not enough to change the outcome just yet. Jorgamo towards the side, joined by Bustio. Flash comes
Flash.
in.
Oh shit.
Next step, but it's now down to Leo.
Yeah, it's done.
Four's not gonna happen.
Nice one by EG. Nice retake.
To an even affair now. Finishing there with a flourish. A 10 apiece.
This is a beautiful exchange of information here. Seeing both teams swing back and forth across the map. I think EG played this retake perfectly as well. Great awareness on what FNATIC are gonna try to achieve early on. They have a couple of players posted up late on this. Alpha pinched so early on in that. And he's really the pivotal player in terms of that post plant for FNATIC. At that point, things fall apart. Leo and Chronicle get split up. Cosmic Divide comes in. EG.
Oh, Viper out at the start of the... Okay.
Spoke about it earlier. How much
okay, they're gonna just take space.
Well.
Okay.
Be cautious though. Alpha will always test. If he sees weakness, he will.
For the shorty.
But has to respect this for now. So that does at least deny a little bit of some of that maybe easy.
Where's the gold Boaster?
Gonna control some of the portion of the map. But allows FNATIC to focus a little bit more towards middle. Again. Early utility dealt with, but Durka wants to close down. Jorgamo's not made it far here. Shorty waiting. Now he's in danger. He's given away a bit of the game. He's got to be careful.
Demon 1 and Jorgamo feel a little bit of pressure. FNATIC are desperate to punish Jorgamo's position in the early round. Once again set up for this trap play with the fault line. But FNATIC, a pause for thought here.
And the Cypher cam. Trying to tag him.
It looks like Leo's double checking on anyone trying to find information from B, so going to send a flash to really...
they already have the mid control.
They know that's come from deep, it's just a pro.
But they're hard holding side, like, they have to commit. Oh, they're gonna commit A actually.
You can see a little hesitation on Ethan, but they're mostly committing it now. Off the back of that, they absolutely know. It's coming their way. So Com's got to hold space. He's got some problems on his hands. One is Alpha. Removes him, now he gets back to business. He's got problems in the other form of Chronicle. Closing down, and now he's alone. The site's smothered, and Leo and Durka are turning on a dime. 13 seconds.
Oh, if he comes out of the ult.
Okay, you didn't see him just yet. Boast is just on the other side here.
Oh, got him.
Did a barrel show? Did he just spam? These two have nothing to say about this. They need to back away. That's 11 for FNATIC every day of the week.
It's all falling apart for EG. This looked like Com had done enough to prevent a comfortable split coming through from FNATIC, but 4 through heaven pays off for them. Jorgamo just caught off guard by the timing.
Yeah. I just don't know how Leo got that kill.
Yeah, what a flip. I don't know if Com just stepped out. You can see obviously under Boaster here is where Com fell. I don't know if he was just answering to try and swing off the plant potentially. He still had a little pocket to play towards hell, at least. It wasn't all the way to the wall.
Okay,
that's
give me a minute.
Tough break for EG.
Okay.
10 seconds left.
Oh,
Right.
The spam kill though, damn.
What
It's
the
a random
hell
spam.
is that?
Leo doesn't need extra help. You know what I mean? Like, he's doing pretty well for himself. That's horrible. That's horrible to witness. If you're a FNATIC fan, you'll take that with, you know, both hands. Like, yeah, absolutely. He just read it really well. But man, that is rough. But good adjustments now. We're starting to see that kind of, I guess, pendulum swing, right? FNATIC had a drought of 5 rounds. 5 rounds back to back. The EG were very much determining the pace. A little bit of switch up on the timeout. They won that bit of a force buy, almost kind of that half buy that came in. Back on track. Now they just tipped the scales in their favor at 11.
EG timeout.
Now I think if we talk plainly, for us to have a full 5, you got to feel this has to go EG's way. If this starts going a little shorter, if FNATIC convert here in splits.
Yeah, the crowd is pretty big for the finals actually.
I mean, Potter even said to them, this feels like their bread and butter, right? This is the
And it's a few thousand, right? Yeah.
ultimately, the series is pinned on for EG.
Probably.
Linchpin series,
Yeah.
a map here. It has to be now. As said, it goes too far away. We go into the deeper maps. The scales tip heavily back to FNATIC's favor. There's still a fighting chance. They still have a buy here. Close to the ult on Ethan. Burnt so much in those last few. And FNATIC just about starting to take some of this momentum.
Start out with a Ryzen nade.
Scary times.
Total switch up here on the defense.
Okay, bro, the
Trailblazers
Cypher.
out towards Alpha on 8.
Cypher trip, okay.
Jorgamo and Demon 1 here once again. I'm not sure here if they're a little bit.
They're gonna try to take mid control.
So they wanna try and
FNATIC.
get Alpha out of this position.
He's got
We noted a second time.
so much room to fall back to, though. This then puts, I guess, all the pressure on Demon 1. So does well for the first contact. We're going to play his life, going to play ahead of this, though. Paint Shell forcing him into fight.
Oh, now he's gonna die.
Oh,
No. He gets out. Like 40 HP.
Jorgamo's got his back, finding out from the other side of the map here.
Oh, but he's gonna die.
Chronicle, though, still dangerous, still deadly, but the crunches ain't happening.
Oh, I don't know what's going on actually at this point.
How much more can
Oh,
you
damn.
do?
Yeah,
Not
EG is
enough.
winning. Okay,
EG
there we go.
responding kind. We're tied up again at 11-11. EG digging in their heels.
I got lost there for a second. I don't know how, like, what the heck is going
Huge
on.
play from Demon 1 to get ahead of that utility. Just find one before falling. Because that's the catalyst for EG to commit to this engagement.
Look at it.
This kill here.
Almost score Boaster too.
Yeah, absolutely. Perfect timing from Jorgamo to split on the back side of this as well.
How many rounds do we highlight that Alpha is such a key element in these sort of rounds? Having him checked on, having him kept in check is everything for them. 11-11. Bloody hell, we're starting to heat up here now.
Crack starting to show in the finances for FNATIC as well, but hold that thought.
Yeah, no, Doug is just
Still commenting B. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, Doug got 2.
he decimates Boostio. The site's his. That's the benefit of having Durka. Every now and then the bulldozer arrives, takes the site, gives you a plant, and you're looking good for 12.
Showstopper available here as well.
I think FNATIC wins. 3v5. I still don't think they have a chance
Try
actually.
and do
EG.
some damage. Try and even get this retake started nice and early.
They need something. They need a kill. If they don't get it anytime soon, this one's all but done. Jogmo gets away with it though, gets ahead of that flash.
Yeah.
It's Ducker on the other side who's having a miraculous round.
Yeah, I told you guys, it's not, I just...
One of the best in the world at these sort of
It
rounds.
was gonna be a
Every now and
FNATIC
then
round.
he'll pull that out of a hat, and it is just perfect.
The shift in tempo here is overwhelming. EG dropping like flies here. Yeah, Com2.
Oh, don't get frustrated, bro.
Didn't notice
Frustration.
the drop out from heaven, sorry, in the previous. And here just caught off guard as soon as the round
You get
starts.
nervous if you start making, like, I don't know.
If you want
Start getting
EG to go
angry,
the
it's not gonna
distance,
help.
You are praying that this round goes their way. If you want FNATIC to close out clean, get that back-to-back, this is the round you look at.
And a repeat of the previous. It's either 13-11 or an overtime once again. And you know the margin, a matter of milliseconds.
Does history repeat itself once again?
Sugar, one judge and two,
Take us to OT.
okay, why am I forgetting the gun's name?
Players fully prepared.
Stingers, yeah.
Jorgamo ready. Ethan there. Busio deep towards CT. FNATIC. Careful steps forward. Taking control by ramp.
Jorgamo and Busio on a stinger though. So they want to try and get close quarters here. Come down on the judge as well. Not a full rotation coming through from EG just yet.
Ethan is playing on borrowed time, it feels like. He's got nothing. Absolutely nothing! And maybe history is set to repeat itself. Does he even get that close? Leo, the man who hammered that nail in the coffin before.
It's over.
And it's on Demon 1 and Com. Show us what you're
With
made
a
of. You got a
judge
judge,
and-
you got a Vandal. Demon 1 needs to summon
Oh,
some strength
one
here.
gunner,
A good
one
performance.
judge. She has to, like,
It's gonna be
yeah.
shielding
Get,
demonic. That's the
oh,
start.
okay.
Gonna take down the first. Upgrade found. The time ticking.
Oh,
Demon 1 points it.
no,
Please. FNATIC once again. 13 to 11 on split. And EG sent reeling back.
And that's the concerning loss in the start of this series. The veto comes through, expected, yes, but we know where EG's hopes are pinned on in this opening stretch.
Gonna have to pick themselves up the pieces from that one. Close again. So many times they are pushing FNATIC. End of the day, FNATIC walk out with that 13 carved next to their name. The key amount moving forward as the veto then slips better and better towards
My
their
god, look
side.
at the fan base they have,
Line
bro,
up for that
literally.
back-to-back
Holy.
international victory that no other
Being
team
on this
can
stage,
boast.
huh?
This is where it gets scary now, as you've got what, Bind on the horizon, Ascent, and then if needed, Haven.
Yeah, we're in another situation where we're asking EG to dig deep on this dream run to keep it alive. Real split, it's another example. EG actually win out in the opening engagements again. FNATIC flipping a couple
Goes
of
to
those
the
rounds
goat.
that
He is an
definitely
actual
should have
good,
been
bro.
secured. That's
With the way they won, like,
that is wild.
if you don't know
But it
the
won't be
full
the
story
first time
actually,
that EG have
then
overcome insurmountable odds. The fact they were even at this event, the fact they made it to the
Exactly.
finals, I'm never going to write them off until that final round is on the board. And I think that's fair at this point. However, we have to give credit to FNATIC here, who once again were challenged deeply by this side. And they keep rising to the occasion. It is absolutely out of this world to watch FNATIC play sometimes. But does EG have the chops to do it again? Can they test them now again?
We're asking them to do the unthinkable. Go against the grain, against the odds. As we head across the bind here. Have EG got enough left in the tank, Lauren?
Seconds away from finding out. Do not go anywhere. You do not want to miss this. This game could be everything. It could be the run it back from EG. It could be the back-to-back international win from FNATIC. Stick around.
map 3, guys. If Fnatic win one more, then GG's game over.
She wants and only pays for what she needs. She picks only the perks she wants and saves on
Oh,
everyone.
what do we do meanwhile, guys?
Get iPhone 14 Pro on us when you switch. It's your Verizon.
Yeah, I keep showing ads actually. Okay, we can do this, guys. Wait. We can do this. Wait. Wait, we can do this. I haven't watched the new trailer yet, guys. Wait. Let's see. Should I watch it now? I want to see the new character actually.
Ready up. First, we put them on their heels. Then,
Headlock,
we put them in the ground.
Revealing area.
What does she do?
Blocking movement.
Blocking
Sound
movement.
sensor up. Throwing net.
Shock dart.
Going
Wait,
B.
what? Wait, I'm confused.
Two.
Enemy spot.
Defuse the spike.
Pull them to their grave. No escape. And stay down.
Wait. I need to back like 5 times.
Ready
Wait,
up.
what happened?
First, we put them on their heels. Then, we put them in the ground.
Revealing area. Found them.
Okay.
Blocking movement.
This thing
Sound
blocks
sensor up.
movement.
Throwing
Sound
net.
sensor, okay?
Shock dart.
Wait.
Sound sensor up.
Sound sensor, okay? And we're throwing a grenade type thing.
Throwing net.
Yeah, it does what?
Shot.
Is it like you take more damage from abilities when that thing hits you or something? Like Sova is like doing a dirt, shock dirt, and this guy like insta dies literally. Is that how that works? Literally, that it amplifies the ability damage or something? Or maybe electric type damage? I don't know if this like wants to be electric or whatever. I don't know like why. Yeah.
Shock dart.
Yeah, he died from one shot, right? He didn't take any other additional damage. So I'm guessing kind of amplifies the damage of I don't know, just shock darts or every single ability that does like like swarm grenades and brim molly and whatever breach, aftershock. Sorry, what am I saying? Aftershock. I forgot the name of the ability, but yeah.
Got here.
Enemy spot.
Defuse the spike.
Pull them to their grave!
Now what is that? Did this thing captures
No
that?
escape. And stay down.
Ah. I mean, okay.
Kukuka once again, Seth, they ran it back, the exact same outcome.
Yep, another 13-11 score line, but this time, I mean, well, that was the end of the series. This is now FNATIC getting themselves to match point, and we've only had one team, PaperX versus DRX, be able to pull off a reverse sweep. EG now, if they want to lift that trophy, if they want to deny away the back-to-back wins from FNATIC, they have to pull off a reverse sweep themselves.
It's going to be so hard to do so. FNATIC played that one incredibly well. I think what this team always impresses with is in these late games when it looks like they're slipping. It looked like in that one that EG was going to rally back. They were making an impressive run of things in the second half, but it's that one timeout, Mini getting in the conversation, an eco round that they end up winning to completely change the tide and bring them back into that one for, like you said, another heartbreaking victory for the side of EG.
Yeah, exactly. And now things that take a different turn. And I think that we started to see a FNATIC that, you know, shows this face of dominance, of, hey, we came here with a task and we're going to fulfill it. I am surprised, though. I think that I was really thinking that OG could take it to overtime this time. The things that I was seeing, I wanted to highlight a little bit of Boostio, how fast he was with his reactions and his utility. I saw a lot of small things, but it wasn't enough to shut down FNATIC.
No, it was not. And for EG now, this is definitely where the going gets tough if you want to continue this.
Let's fucking
run.
go.
They constantly defied expectations, but like you were saying, making that reverse sweep happen is so hard to do. And for FNATIC right now, it's really a matter of avoiding what happened at Lock-in. There they were up 2-0 versus Loud, and then the series started to slip, and it required that crazy comeback to end up winning.
There's one round I want to take a quick look at here for our Ryzen high-speed moment, and that goes to Chronicle for the end of round 5 here. Chronicle, he is the only player that's won it twice. Kilios.
Oh yeah, Chronicle was the MVP last game, right? Yeah.
It's looking very likely. It was a little bit of a odd beginning to this round there. Good initial pick from Durka. The blast packs back in, gets taken down by the paint shells, but Chronicle, at the end of it all, he was able to hold down the site. It was just gorgeous from him the whole way throughout that split. His impact could be felt.
Average combat score 232.0, KDA 1.9, damage per round 163.4.
Blinding the ever-loving hell out of everyone. It was just a fantastic performance.
I mean, this composition has a lot of that. It's a lot of overwhelm onto your opponents because you have the Sky, you have the Breach, and you have the Omen. One piece of utility is going to hit you. You just have to choose which one. And no matter where you move, something is going to be on your way, being a nuance for you.
And those reactions are so good. Normally it's Chronicle who we're talking about, having that really like instantaneous piece of utility ready to support a Simon. And that one, it was a perfect paranoia from Boaster that helped him get that 3K.
Yeah, and also if we, I know you guys hit on this in the pre-show as well. Chronicle, every time he's come to an international tournament, he's always made the finals. Of course, he became the second player, but there's a lot of records and history on the line as well. If he is able to not only become the only player to do it 3 times, but then to also do it back-to-back.
Yeah, I mean, just the most winningest player that we have in all of VCT is basically what he gets to achieve, so...
Yeah, it's gonna be the first time, I think. If they win the finals, FNATIC, this year as well, then they're gonna win back-to-back. I don't think no other team won back-to-back. Loud had the opportunity last time, I think. Yeah, Loud did have the opportunity last time to win back-to-back, but if FNATIC wins this, already they have the lead, and then it's gonna be like they're gonna be the first team to win back-to-back majors actually.
On this map, they have really good ideas. In particular, Judgmo always feels comfortable here. This is where he looks incredible on the Rays. But my biggest question, with them banning it, will they have something
Bind, huh?
new from what we saw in Americas?
I think that the preparation for Lotus was definitely there as
I
a
love
map that
Bind.
they could think of. For Bind, I think it also has to be there, knowing that they were already on that lower bracket. And in case of making it here, FNATIC will ban that fracture for them.
Oh my god.
This Prime Gaming agent select is
Jesus.
off the chain.
Okay.
You guys speak about the preparation into
Timber.
How do you prepare against Demon One Chamber Boosty Arena?
I mean, first of all, I'm shocked that it's not the other way
That
around.
is a crazy strat though, huh, Reina?
To talk about this comp, we've seen similar things from Paper Rex. The strengths of this is in combining those Rainaliers with the Sky Flash. You have to look at the Rainalier to shoot at. You have to look away from the Sky Flash to avoid being blinded. It's a really potent combo, and Chamber as well. We've seen teams try him to some success on this map.
We did in Paper X.
Yeah, I have seen people play Timber on this map actually, the Bind.
Played versus Paper X is that last map, and it did not work out. Like you said, this is a bit of column A, column B. Take the Reina from Paper X, take that Chamber from the side of NRG, put them together. I have no idea what you get.
Listen, Emil was saying in the interview, you cannot win FNATIC on a 5v5. If you want to make it crazy, just have some crazy picks and go for the 4v5.
How beautiful would it be if EG start their comeback off the back of a Chamber and Reina, Pansy, and Hypox? None of us could have expected this.
It might just be mad enough to work. Who knows? I mean, what are you meant to say about this one?
I don't know what to say. This is absolutely insane to pull this out here when everything rides to get the reverse sweep started for EG, and it comes with this composition. A leaf out of a Paper X book, it feels like.
Yeah, it has to be, right? I mean, the rain is wild enough, then Chamber. What year am I in? I'm just, I'm absolutely stunned, but I guess you're right. You cannot face FNATIC in a fair fight. They will beat you every day of the week.
Emma even hit this in the interview, right? You have to disrupt, you have to be unpredictable, you have to take the fight to them and cause a little bit of chaos. That's what I think we're
Yeah,
gonna
you
get
have
with
to
this
play a bit
composition.
like
This might be enough chaos, who knows?
unorthodox way.
So much on the line now, tournament life on the line. EG could go out with a whimper, right?
To stick to your regular strats and stuff, that's not gonna work because, like, yeah, the first two maps, like, FNATIC
Is it FNATIC?
way stronger
Back-to-back
actually.
international champions. Leo off to a start. Durka with the fall.
Oh,
And EG cover the
damn.
knees here. FNATIC all too prepared.
Man, the
all too
pistol
aware,
rounds.
Not allowing a second of respite.
Just Team 1 left now, 47 HP. A ghost
Lol,
in
Nate.
hand, but it will need a 1v5.
Oh,
Finds
damn.
the wall
Ball
bang.
bang.
The Prime Gaming Flawless to kick off. Bind here.
Okay, FNATIC wins the pistol. Okay, the counter strat didn't work the first round for EG.
Well, that utility basically set up for a TP crunch to try and bail him out. EG walk into the blender.
Let's see if the Reina and Chamber can do something for them.
Yeah, okay. Although he was maybe just looking for it, but a random shot in the dark.
It happens. I guess the one thing with Chamber back in, you get a little bit more of a punch.
Secure.
Some of the Thrifties, yeah, and EG historically have had some
The
really
ultimate
good
point
game
for
plans,
Raze.
especially here in Tokyo around addressing these lighter purchases.
This keeps FNATIC on their toes. They have to be so on the money here. Just keep it.
What the heck? Is it dog glitch or what? What the fuck?
See those opportunities waning a little now. Durka seems very heads up about this. He's like, hold on, I don't want to be.
Oh,
Leo
spam.
straight through, connects towards Jorgamo.
Catch for Ethan.
Yeah.
Noted with point two with the stinger. It's just
Now
boosted on left shadow.
1-5. No way of.
Spammed out Durka.
Yeah.
We'll find the last. Back-to-back Prime Gaming Flawlesses here.
Oh, this is a message. You thought that you could take FNATIC in a final. Really? In this form. Flawless round after flawless round now. Getting just weird enough to keep our attention drawn, but there has to be more to this now. This first buy coming in from the bonus for FNATIC. It has to do a lot to really get me on board.
You still think it's like 3 half hours literally. Yeah, and they already both like it's a even, it's very even Stevens actually, even the third stage. Look at the both teams buy, bro. It's like, yeah.
Catch Durka, decent progress towards the showstopper already.
Very
And
nice.
One Spectre, but yeah, I mean, still. Pretty even buy, I'd say. 2 guns, 2 dogs.
Got to play this right. Boostio with the burst coming out from
Okay,
Longbow. Gonna take
gets
down
one.
Durka, but there's still 2 here. Not going to find the range to really bring much in. Boasted
Okay.
did have that Bulldog, so still able to do a bit of chip damage on the way. 4v2 now. Still holding a bit of space for that late TP taken. Target found.
Oh.
Alpha down. Just Alpha left in a 1v4.
Bulldog in hand. Tries to catch it, but Demon 1 slips out of Hookah already. Ethan being the easy one at 37 HP, but Alpha stuck inside this smoke right now. I think just trying to bait out a P kit. No attempt really to go for any sort of retake. As the time ticks away. CG will answer back early. Can they keep 4 rifles though? Does Alpha catch anybody on the retreat here? He does.
Oh, I guess 1 though.
Still 3.
Not the worst.
No, the opportunity obviously for Demon 1 to play out with a Pocket Guardian effectively.
He's quite good with that weapon too.
Yeah. He does
Kinda
lean
suits
to,
him,
he
yeah.
leans towards it a lot, yeah. Even when he's got a Vandal, he's trying to tap it out.
Yeah. Okay, but now we're going to see the kind of full force a little more. Boasted to be still on that Bulldog, but again, they have that showstopper. Really early work from Durka was massive.
And this is a round I'm looking towards because I was talking about Fnatic's overall approach to countering double controller setups, basically, to address default Viper walls. And this is another map where they demonstrated heavily anchoring with his utility. Basically a carbon copy of Split.
Yeah.
Sets in motion so many options, so many possibilities for defensive switch-ups.
First real look towards it as well.
Maybe Split.
Follow off the back. Camera tucked in towards the corner. They can confirm that no one's drifted any further up. But it did pull Durka over, surprisingly. But again, it's a short rotate. Not like they're springboarding in towards that B site off of that one Lear.
The problem being, this
I think they're gonna go for B.
Don't really feel an awful lot of pressure in terms of forcing a rotation.
Oh, they got the info. The late Skydog.
Will make him a little uncomfortable. Allows him a little bit of a step forward. Boaster looking a bit overwhelmed here. Durka's going to post the showstopper.
No.
Clearing up the site. Boaster down. Yeah, Demon 1's barely breathing, but he'll be fine.
They have too low HP though. It's winnable for Fnatic. Not entirely impossible.
Going to get a little uncomfortable in that. Probably should back away from it. There we go.
Conscious there that Leo's going for the spam through the wall.
Oh, see,
Speaking of spam through wall.
Bro, two of them are very low actually.
Got to be careful because look at Chronicle.
Look at this corner.
Now Alpha's got his attention. Nice isolation, but Chronicle was ahead. And now down to a 2v3. The HP becomes a factor. Comms down to 22. Demon 1, 57. Flash still for Ethan. The Molly should be there. Keeps him secure for a couple more seconds. The time beginning to tick.
I think he wins.
Demon 1 takes Chronicle
Gonna
away.
save the gun.
Leo's best opportunity is just to back away and keep that rifle.
Nice clean up here by EG. I'm sure if Boostio actually had a dismiss to pull away, but he's caught off guard.
What a crowd, guys. Insane crowd, huh?
No Chronicle actually repositioning behind that cage. Early on, EG will tie things up though. D1 baits out perfectly here with the TP as well. Showstopper amounts to nothing. Does have the ultimate online already.
I quite like this. I mean, you've now been given such a weird situation against you, right? The new conundrum of how do we face this? Because traditionally, we're probably not used to this, right? If you're FNATIC. So maybe just an early check-in.
But is this a timer or a tech pause?
EG have demonstrated the ability to really harness in terms of their playstyle, which is tiny little utility synergies around, obviously here, the Lear of Boostio, the flash from Ethan to set things up, but this isn't an exec heavy composition, so you're looking for value from the default.
Oh, you're talking about Fnatic,
which would
okay.
require Fnatic actually being the ones to go exploring, which doesn't
Pretty early timeout, okay.
with this Cypher composition.
No, it doesn't.
The same sort of objectives for me though. EG need to go and address its utility. They can't allow Fnatic to sit back in these very comfortable holds
because you start asking the question, right? When do they start pulling Chronicle even earlier away, right? If they feel that confident and comfortable in the setups, they aren't being cleared, they can keep that player present a little bit longer, a little bit later in the rotation. Now, yes, EG actually won that round without the setup being tested, but still, you'd like to see that protocols addressed early on, so it's fresh in the minds of EG here.
The trophy in between, who's gonna win? I mean, FNATIC is definitely the favorites to win, but unless EG can turn back.
For aggression. We'll have to keep our eyes on that. Shaky purchase here. Guardian and a Spectre for FNATIC.
Oh, damn.
Does Demon 1 win this fight? Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Takes out.
Yeah,
they won
EG is
two massive fights
good
on either
actually.
side of the map.
This is exactly the
The first two rounds, not really, but
position from EG. A pick on both sides here. Weakening the numbers of FNATIC.
Boaster, he's not really equipped for that. TP, away we go.
Oh, they're gonna just commit B? Okay, only Leo's there.
Back towards that B site. See a little bit of hesitation on Boaster, doesn't want to overcommit here. But the smoke's going up, should really solidify this, and Leo's gonna hear a whole lot of presence. 2 flashes, still got the
Yeah.
with the plant down and 5 standing.
Again, I think, yeah, this round is definitely
It's probably got
EG's round to win.
key line up from downtown for this sort of plant on B. FNATIC will give it up. Leo, yeah, considering maybe
Oh, they're gonna save the gun, yeah, they're not even gonna take the risk.
Said a shaky purchase.
Already a 5v3 and yeah, one guy's low, Brim is like 56 HP and
the best possible outcome. Yeah, just to come back to that point, this is exactly the opening that EG, I feel, are going to look for.
So and the mentality of we have to be quite confident, brawly,
Yeah,
go for
it
those
does.
opening picks. It's so hard to do that against 2 maps against you. When it's 1, you still have that map to play with, but when the best of 5, you got 2 maps down. It depends a lot on confidence, so it's very, I mean, impressive and scary there, depending on this now. It's working.
Taking the lead early on.
Boost you. Yeah.
The other things you really question with compositions like this, I mean, obviously, Scrimbucks tell us that EG have been on fire, but testing it here versus one of the teams that, in my eyes, is the most versatile in terms of reacting to enemy prep, something that a team would bring out in this sort of situation.
Yeah, they're so able to play against any of those one-dimensional looks. Now, this round should pose less of a threat, but they have brought up a little around this. Rifle with Alpha. Leo still with his. You've got that Guardian.
The
Judge with Chronicle. There should be a plant here. I don't think anyone's going to be able to deny that. Oh, wow.
Oh, spam kill.
Did you see a pixel
What did it
on
see?
that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's actually lucky to be breathing.
Oh, spam, coming. Oh, not a second one.
Overwhelms, and now it's getting dicey. 4v2, Ethan and
Not get a
Demon
second one.
Tested on all accounts. FNATIC starting to look very, very dangerous here.
Yeah, it's this round I think FNATIC
Still with the
wins.
first challenge, that's going to be Alpha. A little bit of a labored spray, but Ethan's still alive. He's got 3 targets to find. A little bit of an overinvestment. It's enough to
Yeah.
get him to his knees. Refuses
The Brim
there.
out.
And it got shaky, it got messy. But FNATIC were up to the task that time.
Like I said, this was on the back of a couple of weapons saved coming through. Minimal investment around it, but Orbital Strike committed just to stop this early momentum of EG.
Oh, he did see him. Never mind, guys. He did see him before the smoke was there, actually.
Oh, nice. It's another wallbang.
He did see him for a
Similar
bit.
to the pistol.
It was not a full random shot.
A bit of a pace change here.
Had a little bit of idea.
Maybe catch FNATIC off guard. Tour de Force online. Haven't said that in a while. You want to play? Popped off
There
the
it
rip.
is.
That was correct.
And it looks like pace is once again the name of the
Flash,
game.
I mean,
Demon
from
One
both
going quick
sides.
to this, and they are investing everything.
Oh.
John, let's rip. But it's Boaster
Everyone gets
trade out.
one.
Trying to quell this aggression, but Boostio's still ahead of this. Boaster on the side, Chronicle on the way. They still didn't check out Boaster. They still didn't clear him from that corner. He's got away with Day.
Oh no.
How did you snap to Chronicle like that? And Alpha left reeling off the back, barely able
Yeah,
to
again,
even rotate in time
GG wins
to
this
get
one.
here by the time the plant's gone down. But that
Oh,
Vandal looks
maybe?
deadly in his hands.
1v2.
Gonna find one. How do you try and dig these players out though? Demon One's waiting. comms. It's
He goes for the
D1 actually
yes
gets up
to
here, so
no the chamber else. Literally, I don't think Cypher wins it. Yeah.
D1 with the timing to catch Alpha.
a lot of respect to Alpha there, though. They weren't messing around with him at all.
Waiting for Com to
Chamber
rotate
the
all the way
goat.
back through and regroup. EG doubling down on that pace change from the previous round towards A. Jorgamo is through hookah so fast.
Oh my god, that kill, bro! Just by the Seekers, actually. Like, okay, this Seeker is going there, which I'm just gonna randomly shoot it. Oh my god, man.
Yeah.
Just outside the window.
The awareness level you need to make this play, you know, like
Frustrated faces
insane.
on the side of FNATIC.
I mean, losing to a comp like this does
Yeah,
feel
it does, yeah.
a little bizarre, right? Like, it definitely puts you into a different position where you have to think on your feet. Something we credit FNATIC for a great deal, though,
Absolutely.
is their capability to do that. Finally, a bit of a test towards A early on here. Shower presence coming in. A little bit of a change up on those traps.
They're showing a little.
Jorgamo should be able to
Oh, they're
smoke
gonna,
most
yeah,
of
they're
these
gonna
coming
pull
in
from
anyway.
midday.
The site's theirs, but do they clear meticulously?
Oh
Not really.
no!
Alpha from the back lines, they didn't note Chronicle either.
Oh, Cypher.
They've got a lot of presence to try and get past, even on the shaky buy.
Oh, he's gonna die. Oh
He
no!
will die for this, but he took one with him.
Yeah, he at least got the.
Straight out there. Ethan trying to backfill this space now. Alpha, I don't think he will know the second player here.
Oh.
Busio, he didn't see either.
Oh no! Oh my! What the fuck is going on, bro? Oh shit! Oh no! My god! What a freaking round, huh?
Denies EG around. There's no gap to be had. It's 4 apiece.
Durka slips into bullet
Holy.
time somehow there, avoiding everything from Demon 1.
That was like wild, like
What was that?
Yeah, Boostio went absolutely off the script. And then God bless Demon 1 for trying. Look at this.
Oh my god, that kill right there. Oh my
That
god.
is ridiculous from Durka.
Fuck.
But on the back of that,
Okay, this time EG timeout, I guess. I suppose.
Yeah.
Hinting at maybe wanted to clear comms up a little bit. With this comp, you've got to argue that it's maybe a little chaotic in there.
But it does give EG the opportunity to
It
talk as
does,
well,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that to me is, it's such a double-edged sword because, I mean, I wouldn't say EG are super, like, solidified yet. Yeah, they had a nice little run of rounds, but the last couple, FNATIC have been tipping the scales.
How many times do you...
That could be like,
FNATIC on
focus.
Again, we were just talking about this poster being one of the best, you know,
I guess it's real
solvers
good, bro.
on the fly in terms of what he brings to the table as an IGL.
Well, all of them are
I mean, this
gold.
guy's forged through failure to get to the point where he is now.
4-4. Oh damn.
There's going to be any huge adjustment.
I'm gonna refresh myself a bit. Yeah, it's a personal washroom. I'm really gonna, yeah.
Orbital strike.
Oh my god, what was that actually? But yeah, whatever, that's fine. I'll go.
So maybe going to see a defensive setup.
Boostio on the operator.
That's a weird one.
Yep.
Seen him do it obviously on the kill.
Oh, Reina took the up? Okay, well, that is interesting.
Demon 1. Backfilling the timing on this quite perfectly.
And that's
Timber lurking alone shower, okay.
The last round as well.
Oh, gonna see someone? Oh, got one. You're gonna get out.
Demon 1 threading the needle so perfectly.
Yeah, Dirk is here nice and early, but removes one of the heavy anchors for FNATIC. What else can Demon 1
He's gonna get Cypher. He's gonna get Cypher. Yeah, I told you guys he's gonna get Cypher.
He's so crisp.
No, he jumped.
Devastating.
He
for him.
jumped.
Durka probably had him dead anyway, if I'm honest, but they've drawn over 2 players just to
Yeah, it was a
Demon
panic
1.
jump, I think. That was a panic. I do it all the time, bro.
They ping that position. They commit the pace out.
Someone shot me, I just jump, bro. It's like a natural instinct because I play other games like, you know, like fast moving games like Apex and other Apex and stuff. So yeah, I have that natural instinct to jump as well.
Now standing pretty healthily, so FNATIC don't have option here. Time to back away. That was a round. That was a Demon 1 round.
I want to know why that ping is there. I don't know if Leo's maybe spotted.
Been seen, a barrel.
His
I don't know.
rifle sticks out or something, but with the commitment of the paint show on the back of it, that is mad.
Yeah, it's another
I'd love to be
round
able to
for
see who that
EG.
is, because
They're gonna
that's
just
key
save, I
information.
think.
Yeah.
Leo tucks into a position to
Said he could have been good for one there.
potentially two.
Yeah, it's Leo.
If they don't clear that and go for the plant, potentially.
But yeah,
Because they must
it
assume
was
they can
definitely
rotation
Demon
with Demon
1.
1 finding so much value through
Yeah,
showers.
exactly.
I said removing one heavy anchor, but then removing the second as well.
When we talk about spiral rounds, those kind of like momentum builders, the snowball rounds, FNATIC have one in hand here. Almost every single and just watching this back is just...
I can't lose.
That's allowed.
I mean, it was before that though.
It was pinged when Hooker was still smoked.
Yeah. So how the hell did they...
Regardless,
Maybe
Summit.
by the
Oh my god, the Gecko
Wingman's out with the trophy.
lifting the trophy.
There we go.
That's funny.
Pacey. They want to find the fight there. The flash through is
Oh,
great
blah,
though.
blah,
It gives
blah, blah.
FNATIC the favourable fight
Little
at least to
bro.
control the area of showers. But look at the progress.
Oh, missed.
How does Durka?
Missed. Missed the op shot. No. Oh, they have another op. Oh, no, two ops.
How does Alpha win that fight?
Ops gone just like that. Oh my god. They take Demon 1 and they take Darka, bro. Oh my god.
EG answer back though. Alpha will fall close to
yeah.
the position to try and do some damage.
Oh, he's seen
Spots
so
too,
much.
yeah. We're gonna know about at least a third.
I don't know what he's meant to
Oh,
do
they
with
boost
this,
you,
though.
not
It's like you've just got
the
glimpses, wisps
Demon
of
1.
those locations. And now Demon 1 stops Chronicle in his tracks. Bosher and Leo, I'd back away at this point. Like, what else are you meant to do? You got Demon 1 watching any sort of access. Jordan basically closing him out of this round.
Dig a little deeper. Might need to catch
The
Leo, and he does.
timing, just as he was backpedaling away.
Wait, supposed to get past here. I mean, they're going to try and find him regardless. Boaster stands tall for the first.
Yeah,
If they
it's
could, it's only
he's gonna
Boaster
die
and
right
Leo at
away.
1900.
But the fight,
Oh, he gave him sound though. Oh.
Joker's got him. Okay, rifle out of the hands. Finally, EG take a little bit of a buffer to this lead.
And actually, a little bit of breathing space. Because now you force FNATIC to completely readdress the back end of this half.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. Looking here on the player cam.
Yeah, look,
He
minimap.
looks up,
Yeah.
minimap.
Oh,
Almost, just barely
so
missed.
unfortunate.
Like,
That's twice now we've seen
Yep.
it in
Like 1
fairly
centimeter or
pivotal
something like
moments
that.
as well. Demon 1 back on the operator now. Tour de force available. FNATIC is 3 going to swing out. Nobody on the other side of things.
It's a weird guy as well.
Yeah, Frenzy, Sheriff, Stinger, 2 rifles. Some
on a
ultimates
3 flank?
to
3
invest here
flanks?
potentially.
No, they're just holding like post angles.
They've got to clear
I mean hook entrance.
down by B short so meticulously. There's 2 players pushed deep and they haven't been presented this yet. Nice work from them. Okay.
Oh my god, these guys like literally I'm gonna just open.
And they've done the damage now. They can back away from that.
Yep.
I'm gonna stay open and hold the angle, bro.
This time able to reset off the back of it. Previously a lot
Holy.
of pressure followed up.
That guy is
by
like,
blood from EG.
man, this guy doesn't have any fear, like no joke.
Lucio has to get something done here though.
He's one of the, I think he's the most
Showers.
fearless
Lucio
player
wins
in
it.
Okay, they actually made some space on
Valorant.
this. They had nothing on their side really apart from just that little kind of cubby approach. Now with the plant going down, a little bit of safety in showers, the Seekers, they can't make the most of them. Demon 1, they start feeling that
Oh,
pressure.
oh my god, he gets him. He gets him, still he gets him. Oh my god, I think okay, I was like, okay.
And now it's
Done.
2v2, Leo and Dirk are up against Ethan and Com. They don't want to be saving these weapons anymore, they want to take the fight on this one. Ethan's still on the site, the cross could be watched by Com.
Oh no,
Ethan
I
sends back Dirk, and now
think
it's Leo.
EG wins.
Oh,
Yep.
swing! Run and gun from Ethan! Nastiness now.
Nasty.
With light investment here from FNATIC. Obviously playing towards the final round. Showstopper.
Australia, mate.
3 away for Durka. Orbital strike and a pit to work with. Gorgeous from Durka.
Nice!
Bro, it's
He's
hype.
stretching their legs a little bit now.
No.
When you hit the running gun.
When it hits just right.
Is this pace? 3-2
Oh
split.
my god,
Three-side
the
Durko is
reflex,
gonna
bro.
He'll defend this if he has to himself. Already going to take away the first. That was Boostio trying to lean in. Flash goes in. Durka's ahead again.
Oh my, this guy is a beast, bro. This guy has no fear.
This time he gets dealt with
This
by
guy has
Ethan.
no fear.
That's just the front line of this. Rotations are a mile away though. Alpha and Chronicle only just leaving that site.
I think that's why EG second guessed this, to be honest.
2v3 still can be anyone's game, actually.
They're waiting out this smoke now. Demon 1 has to respect it. Tour de force in hand. Now, possibilities opened up for him. Well, no, Chronicle's position.
Oh, he's gonna get Viper.
Demon 1.
He's gonna get Viper. I told you guys, he's gonna get Viper.
2v2 now. Attack towards Alpha, very light, but they work forward.
But I still feel like...
Ethan, he is starting to heat up here in Alpha, the 1v2. It ain't gonna happen. EG figuring it all out.
Heroics in the last round from Demon 1 and Ethan.
Oh,
And a big lead for EG to pull out here on Bind, where historically FNATIC have looked flawless.
This is just...
Ethan's getting colder and colder as the rounds pass.
He's such a scary player if he keeps playing like this, but Demon 1 looking perfect on that Chamber 2, making it look very viable. But the Reyna on the side switch is going to be very tricky to bring into effect. So much more to be seen, but for now we are standing by with an interview in GB.
Thank you so much, Sue. Yes, I'm joined by a good friend of mine, Jake and Bake here. You may have seen him a few times in a couple IRL streams. Can't seem to not find you at these events. We always seem to run into each other here.
Yeah, I'm always wandering around with all the plebs, hanging out, you know, in the crowds, having fun with the people.
So I know you're very familiar with Japan, and you've come here a whole bunch of times. You've lived here as well. Yep. But how has this experience met, like, even your expectations?
We can also take a snack break, actually. Meanwhile.
Yeah. Honestly, I went to the Copenhagen event as well.
Yeah.
But coming here, I really like this. The crowd seems to be like super respectful, and like everyone's like joining in and just cheering on everybody. I've been doing like, little interviews with some of the fans, and like, who are you here for? Who are you here to see? And they all seem to like have their favorites, but they're very like still happy to see the other team do well. So it's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, no, and I think that's part of the reason why so many people have really resonated with what's been happening over here. It really feels like the fans have really made this whole thing come alive. You know, and I guess you know, that being said, I really do want to get your thoughts on like, you know, like esports in Japan, because obviously, like, you know, fighting game community pops off over here all the time, but this obviously is a much different beast. Did you see this coming when you were out here before?
Man, I went to like a big LAN party out here before, so I saw like some of that, but it is cool to see the esports grow, especially with the PC games, because usually, like, I mean, obviously console's so big out here, so that's something that's definitely been growing in the past year. So when I was here, like living here six years ago or so, I think slowly developing some different games being played, but it's fun seeing Valorant be played too.
Oh,
so,
yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Well, I have a few more seconds with you. Just want to ask you real fast, who you rooting for? Who you think's going to walk away with this?
Okay, I gotta say I'm here for EG. However, Boaster is my boy.
He is the he's
Boaster is like the most fan favorite player.
I'm a little torn. I'll be happy for either, but it's rough. It's honestly rough.
Honestly, it's my thoughts exactly. It's very hard to, but you know what, hey, brother, always a pleasure to talk to you guys. Back to you guys over at the desk.
I mean, NA kinda has an excuse. Yeah, it was a good Boaster, bro. It's fine.
A little bit of a fiend of his old IRL streams. Used to love a bit of that. Anyway, focus on the game. Sorry, I got distracted.
On mainstream?
Yeah, that's the one. Look, it's fine. Less views than Tarek. It's all good, don't worry. 4-8. FNATIC haven't got the strongest of leads this time. There's a chance, but Michael, let's be realists about this. It's Reyna and it's Chamber now on the defending side.
Yeah, and if anything, with this lead now, it's where actually the focus shifts in terms of the prep here for this comp for EG. So they have to take this chance to close out a map here. FNATIC looking to pop on the back of this Trailblazer.
This was gonna be very important. If EG can secure the pistol round, then they're gonna be. Oh no! He gets that? How come when I get stunned, I never fucking get a kill, bro? Like, what the fuck?
Back in with that frenzy, just trying to hope for something to.
I'm not like
but
that good, but I mean, still.
Durka and Alpha at least brought down to 80.
What the fuck is going on, man?
The side of the map has taken a lot of room.
A lot of space, yeah.
I'm surprised that Demon
hacking.
hasn't maybe decided to rotate. I mean, I guess there's a bit of a window.
I think he's coming across now.
They're walking showers. Wait.
This is so proactive from EG.
Yeah, this is actually nuts. If Demon 1 can keep their attention maybe towards Heaven or like, you know, work on that.
Oh, Brim boy. Brim is gonna get Brim. Brim is gonna get Brim. He's gonna get 2, he's gonna get 2, he's gonna get 2, he's gonna get 2. Aye, aye. That was a great flank.
Not out of the woods yet. Durka and Alpha, a dangerous duo. But Ethan's position, do they even consider it? 13 seconds. He can wait here patiently. The spray from the Frenzy, not going to find what he wants. Information now starting to be gathered, but Durka
Oh no, Dark is like 1.
HP, it's not enough. And now it's
No, EG wins that. No! Oh my god, okay. Maybe for a second, okay, yeah, EG was gonna win that. The Brim flank was like, oh my god.
So well timed by EG. You even noticed the Jorgemite.
I mean, he also kind of got lucky because no one was holding showers. Actually, no one in like from FNATIC.
Actually follows through.
Yeah, he got literally backfired and got 2 kills on FNATIC. So
just half a second here and there.
But it's the fact that they were even exploring shower at that point, right? Like you get like a bit of an
the timing is beautiful.
So good to see them that proactive. It puts FNATIC with another question mark to them, right? It's like, okay, well, this is a bit weird now. All right, we can still do some serious damage here. The amount of rounds that FNATIC are turning, very, very possible. Doesn't get helped when you do have Demon 1 with that free Guardian, but Durka.
Oh no, the shorty played in not work.
Did he connect on Alpha there?
He did, yeah. Guess the tag. 58.
Oh, that was crazy. That shot was crazy.
Actually, yeah, drifted all the way out past.
Demon 1 is a good, bro.
If Boaster goes down,
I think Boaster, no.
It is.
He's gonna get 1 actually.
Leo and Chronicle, a million miles away basically. It looks like EG are just trying to hunt them down.
Yeah, they're gonna like.
They can't even cross up. You got what, Demon 1 watching that?
They're gonna get it flawless.
Hello. I found you. Oh dear.
Oh my god, the blind right click? No. Oh,
and Leo's still alive. Hold on. Oh, probably not much longer.
30 seconds left.
Anything else will be big damage.
That was a nice play though. Still they got 2 at the end. They got like full flash to right click the Reyna, man. Holy.
17 and 8 by the way on the chamber.
When did we last see a chamber come out? To your mind? I'm trying to think if we saw it during any regular season play. Did anyone?
I mean, certainly not EME8.
I don't think so, yeah. And it looks so good in his hands, though. Like, that's the crazy part. Like, it actually looks pretty solid. Now, bonus round for EG. Three full rifles and the 2 Bulldogs. On the other side, decent buy. Now, no big ults work towards it. It was mostly Alpha having impact. Yes, Durka's not a million miles off, but it's still pretty far away. So nothing to tip them over the edge here.
Strange setup here, actually, from EG. You see Com actually boosted up outside showers. Spike not committed just yet, but fairly indicative of an A-site hit here for FNATIC.
They're gonna come there.
One's looking to maybe.
I think the Brim gets a lot of value, guys, literally. Oh no, Brim.
Such heads-up work between Durka and Chronicle, still to clear deep.
Oh my god.
Very nicely for FNATIC right now.
Probably gonna get. Yeah, it's just got fucking stuff fucked.
Will probably be in actually. 2 Bulldogs and a Marshal brought in. Look at the funds here. Jorgemite down at 150. Ethan, Bulldog in hand, but down at 50 credits as well. Gonna try and
they're just gonna save.
Maybe, yeah, I was gonna say maybe a chance to get a judge in the hands of Jorgemite. But that's a massive round win for FNATIC because 4 rifles carried across. You see, with the credits available there, actually puts them back into position to protect a light shield purchase following on from that as well.
I just still can't believe how diligently they cleared that. Again, like they had the dog to go through, right? gets dealt with by Demon 1.
Yeah, Demon 1 tries so hard to bait a little bit of presence to play Com in, but...
Maybe if Com wasn't fully white at that point,
Yeah, exactly, that way.
I mean, there's a total lack of pressure from short as well.
I mean, it's pure timing, actually, you know,
I was
like...
curious actually if he took the chip damage before, but it's actually on this swing here.
If even like the Cypher or the Sky, they pushed a bit earlier, they should have been proven easily.
Frustrated there, to be honest, yeah.
But there's a perfect timing, like both push almost at the same time.
And that's the mini.
And the Raze had a better angle on him.
For perfection, time and time again.
Now, what we have in this round is
I'm in Darka, so...
Bulldog and bits and bobs. Now, hey, Demon 1 has got that Headhunter, so I guess that's a Guardian as well in hand. 5 to 10 though. Look at where Demon 1 is. Observers,
if you
thank
can,
you.
yeah.
Love you guys. Prius. Demon 1 though has really slipped.
Most didn't catch this. There's a trip here and
oh, bro. He's gonna die. He's gonna die for sure.
Yeah. You almost want to see him just sit on that trip, to be honest with you. Wait to catch somebody, because Alpha's going to retrieve the orb, and that gives them the neural theft and a safe body to convert it on.
Time to scurry. Yeah, he's going to come back around and invest that now. I know exactly.
That's overall used. Give a side info.
At this point though, it's just going straight on in. Oh, there was so
I
ready
guess
for it.
nothing.
As soon as he got airborne, it's brought back down to earth. Leo outdoes Com comfortably. And the plant's going to come in.
Solid 2v5, they're gonna again save guns. I'm pretty sure they're not even gonna try. Yep.
All that potential.
Like I said, he's given a little bit of space to work as well. Boaster doesn't catch him on that market cross.
Things on their defense lineup is not that strong. Like, I mean,
and there's so many FNATIC bodies here. Even if he's able to get around from that.
if they know their flank and stuff, they have Cypher for it, right? So yeah.
There's a world there where it does a ton.
It's gonna be a very close game. It looks like that, you know, like EG is clearly on the lead, but it's gonna be a very close game.
Onto a Bulldog.
Being left on these broken buys.
Yeah, 500 credits apiece for Jorg and Com.
It is going to be a very close game, my friend.
Progress towards the Tour de Force this year.
Brian.
3 away. Yeah, I was going to say, calling timeout here. You need to get a grip on the finances, to be honest, because you don't like seeing saves where there's light investment around it, and then things can spiral out of control.
Oh yeah, by the time you have like a fair round against him, it feels like you're back at 10-10.
Yeah.
You know, so...
Well, because on the other side of things, FNATIC basically have 2 or 3 buys in hand now. So they're in a position to now play a little looser. Maybe take some engagements, a few more risks here, because...
And also that ult cycle is going to start looking
real
exactly.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, 2 is away from the showstopper here. 3 off the orbital strike, even here with EG. Assumption being they're going to be on lesser purchase. Opportunity to farm up some orbs if FNATIC choose to. Curious to see actually if there's a big switch up here from EG. FNATIC have been able to run the clock down a little bit on some of these rounds. Haven't seen really any proactivity from EG since the pistol.
What is that? Dark Souls 3, Darka, and what was that?
Out through hookup.
Make that space though. FNATIC, gonna start to be on red alert. Yes, they have that purchase in hand and one probably to follow. Yeah, the old.
So it has a Euro mask. Actually, I've seen the trophy, but I never looked at the details actually.
Miles away. And on the other side, the most deadly thing is in the hands of Boostio. Bulldog there as well for Ethan.
I must wait a moment.
Early clear towards Shower. That looks like the end goal for them.
We'll notice Stinger on the side of things.
Sorry.
One will actually retrieve the orb. So 2 off the Tour de Force now. Com actually 1 away from the orbital strike as well. That could be crucial here if FNATIC look to slow things down towards a late.
I think Boostio dies here. Boostio dies. Boostio dies here.
He's spotted.
Boostio dies here. No? Oh. He's gonna get out? Okay. Yeah, double swing, she's gonna die. Okay.
And now they want to close the gap. Durka to the hunt. It's much closer. Busio just playing on the other side of these walls. Susan drops.
Oh no, you let Busio live, he's gonna kill you. He gets two. Oh my god, no freaking shot.
Making Reina look way too viable. He's up against a full buy from FNATIC. And now the rest of EG are on the side, excluding Demon One, who's holding that TP, just in case they decide to take it.
Oh, almost seen him, almost. Oh. See, Darka is like literally, he's not scared at all, bro. They're gonna take that fight.
Double checking, no one's in showers.
FNATIC are actually trying to wait out the Empress here. Busio gets a kill.
Oh, this time he dies.
Down, Durka will trade it out finally.
Oh, he's the gun, the stinger?
Uh-oh. Showstopper, but he got the trade. Hold on.
That's huge from Com.
Yeah, this is still doable for EG, but Alpha and Leo, full rifles across.
Yeah, pistol and but yeah, they can actually take a gun, I think. Yeah, but you know they're gonna hold a close angle actually.
They're both playing.
Oh no, they're gonna take it. They can take the gun actually. They can take the guns.
Demon One on the other side.
Yeah. Oh.
Just a second away.
Ooh.
Gets the rifle too. 10 bullets to play with, and Alpha on the other side. He's just gonna stick this one out to perfection, surely. Alpha's gonna swing it.
Oh my god, he was gonna do it full, bro. No way.
And FNATIC close.
That's what I mean, literally. They have that, like,
7 up on the board now.
life utility, literally, like.
Closer to tying this up.
A ton of damage done in this round from EG. D1 almost just
Holding post planned or.
Alpha hopping back in.
Holding flank. That is so valuable. I mean, like, EG has, like, more of an attack side. It's not, like, a very good defense side because of Reyna Chamber, right?
What
so.
are you doing?
What the fuck?
D1 trying to snatch things from under.
I don't know if this Reyna comp is gonna work actually on defense. I mean, on attack, sure, but on defense. I mean, still Boosty got 2 there though, but.
Leo 1 away. 2 off from Chronicle.
Like as a overall bad.
Does he dare dip his toes ahead of this? You can see him considering it, but it's 4 players over there. Danger sign him out. He decides to back up. Okay, careful now.
A weird TP set up for an aggro peek on short, but D1 actually playing behind it. Lucky not to get punished by the Trailblazer there.
With a quick check, but you can see
2 showers, 3 main. They're taking it slow.
They're evading his sightline so diligently. He's not been given much of a chance here.
Molly committed here. That's it. Sounds like Com might pop the orbital strike here.
Yeah, the beam is gonna ult actually.
He's looking to pop it here. Slow field comes through, but actually nobody.
Not even one gets one without. He's gonna get another. I mean, he's gets 2.
Gets both and gets away with his life. Jorgamo forced to fight forward and catching a little off
guard. Yeah, it's 1v3.
Chronicle left alive in a 1v3. 26 HP. And not much more to be said about this round with 30 seconds left loose. EG suffering through this, making it through another. That's gonna be 11 now for them.
Yeah, this is in 2 more rounds.
Like I said, nearly caught off guard by the Trailblazer.
But I still think it's gonna be a close game.
I think initially here it's D1 to try and find a pick and then commit the orbital strike on the slow field. Maybe one of the things that EG has cooked up with his composition.
The first kill is so valuable actually.
Commitment behind this combo is huge to find 2 here though. The snap onto Alpha. Beautiful follow-up. Seekers and an orbital strike available here for FNATIC.
And Boaster right there kinda ran blind actually. I didn't see the
man on the other side.
Other brim.
The big gun himself, Demon 1. There it is, delivers perfectly. Dirk is
oh my god, Demon 1 is playing insane.
FNATIC to continue in that path, or do they adjust? And you can already see a little bit of a dip back as well. Get that heal back up. Demon 1 now sitting pretty. Pressure starting to be felt on the other side of the map here. Busio
With the amount of first frags he has, so
comfortable.
He's doing a great value.
So Leo's got him pretty pinned here, calling over Ethan for a bit of help.
There's no second player from FNATIC though. The flash will allow safe passage.
Oh no, the dog. Are you gonna see him? Yep. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Booster. Oh, maybe no. Booster is dead. The nade. But Reina's gonna die. Reina's gonna die. Yeah. Booster dies.
Springboard off this lovely little flash to slow them down here. Look at Alpha creeping closer on the other side of the map. It's still not done yet. And Ethan, the time to check on this is gorgeous. So much information.
Oh yeah, because now they know for sure that they're gonna commit a. Now, oh my god, but Cypher gets that kill was so important. Oh no. No, Viper was about to ult, bro. No. Sky versus Sky, Ethan versus Leo. No!
I thought it was Leo's every day of the week, but Ethan holds strong.
Oh my god, he's gonna go to map freshly.
EG on map point here.
What a sentence.
To make the dream run
I've got your trail, Buffett.
a possibility once again. Against all odds here on Bind as well.
Bind! Like the cornerstone, the historical best map for the likes of FNATIC, right? People used to avoid this as long as they could against them. But I guess we weren't wrong with the whole gotta get a little weird, gotta get a little out there, gotta try and play a different game. You play a traditional game against FNATIC, you will lose.
Did you try to, like, you know,
and it looks fantastic.
they both went for the flash. Flash kill.
Fundamentals just looking
That was funny.
amazing, this map from EG.
But it's not over yet.
Nope.
A reiteration, this is FNATIC. Until that final kill, that final second, whatever it may be, is in. You are not done yet, but Boostio getting a little ahead of himself there.
Tried to layer a couple of bits of utility there, set in motion, but FNATIC looking to change the pace here.
Big info. Uh-oh, they're stuck. They gotta run for cover. Alpha already took down Ethan. The site looking very vulnerable. Boostio trying to backfill that space. Jorgamo spams away, catches Booster. That was the spike going down. Drop out of the window, but close enough too. Chronicle gonna catch Boostio, and the clear comes in.
Oh my god.
FNATIC sweeping the site. And this should be EG full on saving.
100% it's gonna save.
With this early
They already have like, yeah, it's 12-7. Like, they just need to win one round, and yeah, just whatever round clicks, they're gonna just, you know, try to win that one round. They need to push like into the push situation. Smart plays.
In terms of the finances. As we sit at a 5-round gap, 4 soon to be. No ultimates available for FNATIC. Not sure of Ethan, Jorgamo and Boostio's progress, but one off the orbital strike for Com.
They're getting closer.
So Com should be called to high alert there with the TP.
No worries. But it is a quick and a stark reminder, you're facing FNATIC now.
Yeah, and the tough thing being, EG haven't got any sort of stability. It's another situation where Jorgamo and Ethan are struggling financially. Haven't been able to really solidify themselves.
I guess the one bonus is they do have the likes of Demon 1 with that operator still.
Sure.
Keeping that in hand,
absolutely.
You get a little bit of a benefit.
Big swing factor.
Right, so it's like maybe with that, if he's in the right place.
As well, actually Jorgamo, one off the showstopper, so if they can get that online, maybe with a kill with a shorty and FNATIC drift back towards short. Looks like initially they've got their sights set towards B. We'll be testing this operator once again.
Follow up now, 3. Draws the attention on the first, sees 2
Big
more
info.
cross. He knows that there's so many players here. Does he get the timing right? Not this time.
No.
Forced to respect him, but doesn't particularly fall away. The combat operator himself, but he's lost his teammate. Com's gone down. Demon 1.
Boster gets 1, Durka gets 1.
Durka reading him like a book. And now Ethan gets ahead on this, does he?
Demon 1 dead.
And forced, and Durka delivers. This guy in finals is just a little different.
Oh no, he got stuck. He got stuck.
He ain't having much here. Flawless round from FNATIC, Prime Gaming flawless. But more importantly, that's taken the operator away. It's taken the wind out of their sails. And that is everything that FNATIC would have wanted to do.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, flawless round at this stage is literally... That's what I said, game. Literally, it's gonna be a close game.
Because FNATIC doubled down. Previous round, They look to punish, they look to pinch that aggression through hooker. This time around, just throwing everything at that site. I think that's probably what's going to be discussed in this timeout here from EG. Because the financial woes continue. Jorgamo will be on a stinger here. Does have the showstopper, orbital strike on the back of Com as well, but it's key that that operator's removed.
Yeah, it takes away a big tool. Now, with 25 seconds till it's done, how much can Potter relay to EG here? Because she's working OT on that. Now,
laying down the law.
100%. Now, there's some big ults to bring in, right? As you noted, there's some key elements that could do well here. Do they get a chance to use it? Does FNATIC keep leaning back into these B pieces? Do they stack it out? Is that when FNATIC switch things up? All of these questions are in your head, right? Like this timeout coming in now, you still walk away with a whole lot of questions because FNATIC take back that momentum. They now are slightly determining the outcome more, the pace getting more and more favorable.
They're the ones to command the tempo now.
Absolutely.
Definitely in the driving seat here. 3 members of EG committed towards B. At least to start off here, and maybe Alpha and Demon 1 will find an engagement outside showers.
Man, these freaking lineups, bro. Holy.
Camera from Alpha.
I like this response from FNATIC. It feels like it's somewhat all-encompassing, right? Just making sure there's no like naughtiness happening. Okay,
Oh my, they're gonna get no one.
How didn't that land?
Leo's down to 23 HP. And on the other side of things, Alpha found Demon 1, gets a neural theft off. He finds Com as well.
Oh my god.
Heating up. 21 kills are already in this game for him.
What do we do? Are they gonna save again?
That EG formed feels smaller and smaller. Boostio eats the flash.
Yeah, Sky's gonna get out of there. He's not gonna risk his life.
EG are in trouble, Mike. They are starting to sweat in this.
I need to try this, right? I'm gonna save.
Considering it at least, but you have to respect this. A 2v4. Another situation where EG are clinging to 2 rifles. Won't be able to find a full purchase behind this either. Com down at 300, Demon 1 on 450. Jorgamo will bring a stinger into this, but a set piece around the showstopper amounts to nothing but chip damage.
I thought he was good for that one.
It looked, I mean, yeah, raise ult things.
Yeah. But also then to kind of add to that, the loss in shower as well. The success for Alpha there, to be able to do that sort of damage, you've won out on both extremities, right? Like bigger picture, that's everything. Double digits now found for FNATIC. This is when you test your metal. This is when you start getting
Oh my god, the satchel play.
Half a second later to trade as well.
Where is everyone hiding?
But FNATIC could truly crush EG's dreams in these next 2 rounds. I don't know if they make it through OT, Mike.
Yeah.
Once again, yeah, we go to that point again where we're talking about the resilience here. EG and
they're giving bye for the next round.
Grand final of an international event, Lauren.
Very few people, very elusive title to even make
Okay, it's like this round usually FNATIC is our favorites to win, but the next round is gonna be the ultimate play.
Again, doing so much damage, taking away Boostio instantly. Demon 1 solid down. FNATIC so ready. They're so ready though. Look at this. Look at this setup. They're reading you every step of the way. Even with their advantages, it doesn't matter. They're down to 2 players. EG are falling to pieces here.
Okay, he's gonna try to get at least 1.
One spot him at it, but he will be noted.
He did get a 1.
Just one Leo, quick to trade. Now Ethan, who feels like he's been alive for an eternity. The amount of times he's saved. EG protecting the purchase for round 24.
He's gonna say they have bye for the next round, right?
Comes down to it again.
I don't know. How many do they have?
The 3rd time we've seen around 24 between these 2 teams.
They're going to have nightmares. Yeah. Nightmares of this, Mike. This is going to haunt them.
Told you guys gonna be very, very close.
We said it then and we'll say it again. It's FNATIC you're facing. It says number 2 next to their name underneath it is where they qualified. Certainly not by any other metric. First by all accounts. Winning that last event lock-in. Tucked by their name. big victory for them after that huge investment, bringing in the best they could get. Best that was around. It's got to miss again. Finals. Now, OT or GG. We go to the next map. Let's find out. It's 11-12. We've got the operator back out for Demon 1. Ult there for Com, but not much else to really... I guess the Empress as well for Boostio, but there's still a very good buy here with FNATIC. They have everything they want. Couple of key ults. They've got almost that full hand.
And the key being actually, I was seeing Durka consider the operator. Yeah, he's actually picking up the operator here. Showstopper in hand for him. Empress and an orbital strike for EG, but it all comes down to this now.
Triple operator?
What the
What the
hell
fuck is going on?
Wherever Demon 1's holding, he's got an up against him. Flash is there.
Oh my god, FNATIC wants to win this bad.
Durka creeping onto this deep angle. Trailblazer.
He opts on attack? That is insane.
One catch, no stun.
They've seen the operator. Does that then play into Demon 1's mind a little?
We've seen one of them.
They don't know about the others yet. Okay, there are rifles on the ground, so they've kind of filtered those through. So it's actually just Alpha with his. He's sticking on this one. Demon 1's got the angle here.
He's trying to reposition now. I don't want to see him get caught off guard.
Oh, this is so tense. This is everything. It's a 3-2 split towards that A site, surely. And in matters of seconds, matters of moments. What can they achieve? Ults. Invested Demon 1!
Oh my god, that's...
Grounds Durka and waits for that next pressure point pouring in through shower. They've already made it out. Leo taking a boatload
Oh my
of
god,
damage,
he's
so
gonna
down
win.
to just 14 HP, and Demon 1 still breathing. Couldn't bring down the guillotine in time.
Oh no
He's
way!
answered back as well.
No way! I
For a
thought...
second. Ease off
No
the pace.
way, EG, no way.
Now, 4v3 retake. First fight could be Alpha. Does he get forced off the angle?
Oh, Brim has
Does he have
lineup.
a fair shot of this one? Busio doesn't want any of it. He might have to.
Oh my god, this...
Busio! How did you see that? With a post plant.
Snakebite's coming in.
This is going to be timed to perfection. It's not going to be
No,
easy.
yeah,
It
FNATIC
looks like
wins,
it's gonna
FNATIC
be OT.
wins.
A 1v3 for Com, and he's got no time to play with now. Face the music and face OT.
First Demon 1, then they get 2 kills. Just like that? Oh my god. Win FNATIC.
And that's got to be a blow to the mental of EG. A handful of chances to close this one out. Take us to Ascent.
7-12 it was, right?
But FNATIC strike back. This was such an insane round. What is that from Busio?
We thought it was pressured before. This is what it's all about. This truly could be FNATIC's moment now. Dragging it back 5 rounds in a row. Again, EG with that glimmer of hope to watch it get snuffed out in front of their eyes. But it ain't done yet. Information, both sides. Maybe that brawl on B long.
Exchange comes through nice and early, but EG respecting this smoke. Busio trying to actually find a bit of information over the top, but...
Oh, that's very close. Oh, again, oh my god, Demon 1. Oh no, EG falling apart. Oh, the TP was actually a good bait, but okay.
Boaster a little alone, sprays in hopeful to maybe dissuade their approach towards B, but nothing's denying them now.
Boaster's forced all the way off this. Snakebite doesn't land. Second one.
Oh, Snakebite, not quite there.
He's coming all the way back past Fountain.
How do you even consider this? Com should be dead, right? Does he even give it a little bit of a glance? Does he even look that other way? No. The impending doom, the Reaper himself, Durka getting closer.
Oh, he's gonna get a Brim. Oh my god, oh, he just moved to the last second, bro.
Down Ethan and Busio, back to the wall. Durka's there, Ethan does the best he can. He's got to do so much more.
No.
He strikes so desperately.
Oh no, I feel bad for EG.
FNATIC take the lead in OT.
FNATIC are literally outplaying them.
Position to close out the 3-0 now.
FNATIC is literally outplaying them.
To its absolute limit. Can EG cling to life here? No operator in play. Initially starting here with a heavy lean towards Showers, actually. It's only Alpha on the other side of things. Haven't seen Alpha feel much pressure in this variation of the default, and EG will call a timeout here.
And do you know what the worst thing is? You look around, right? Look around this arena. You can catch it on the screen, it's not sure if you can see it. The crowd's already moving up. They can smell the blood in the water, and it's all on FNATIC's side. It's sparse on EG's. It's a really rare and strange feeling to watch the whole crowd almost against you in that moment. They understand that FNATIC are one away, and EG have to learn this lesson today, and it can be one of the hardest ones they'll ever have to learn. But they could send these people back to their seats. They can take us into another round of OT, another map. It's all in their hands. What the hell can Potter say in moments like this to try and keep them back on track?
Actually looking fairly stoked.
Guys, we have come all this way till the very end. Just give it your all. Just play. Just do your best. I don't know, like something like that.
FNATIC 1 round away from making history here in Tokyo.
Booster getting full comfy. Let's go.
And yeah, everyone on their feet now.
Yeah, they can smell it.
Ready for this winning moment, potentially. Here in round 26 on Bind.
It's not done yet.
Yeah, I think it's just split
away,
split the best.
They could still
That should
take
be the
us
last
to another map, but FNATIC by all rights
bit of
faultless.
confidence you can give.
Durka is almost dropping a 30 here. Every single player stepping up for FNATIC. Can EG change the tune? First challenger, Durka and Demon 1 potentially. Durka wants a bit of it.
Demon 1 hanging around as well.
I'm afraid.
Doesn't want to concede this space. Spike not committed yet, so this is an early probe from FNATIC. A slow approach. They find themselves on championship point.
Just setting the tempo, letting them sweat a little more. 50 seconds now.
This is so tense.
Fate depends on it. First is
No.
destroys Boostio. Chronicles found Jorgama.
I feel bad for EG, bro. I think first it felt like they're not even gonna qualify for the Masters actually. Then
but doubles down, and FNATIC now surely are just moments away. A 2v4.
Oh no.
Difficult to say the very least. Time's there. Demon 1 finally making it to the site, but Alpha waiting on the corner. He wants this done.
No, GG's guys, GG's.
Demon 1, the last
PO'd.
man standing.
EG, well played.
FNATIC, surely now. This moment is
EG,
theirs.
well played.
40 HP
And
Demon 1.
yeah,
Just not
FNATIC
letting
was
him get
clearly
that
the better
run.
team.
They're not entertaining the idea. Leo, the one to send
They're gonna win back-to-back trophies.
FNATIC's dynasty starts today. Back-to-back international winners. The first of their kind. Incredible run from FNATIC.
Wait, what the fuck?
History made here in Tokyo. Heartbreaking for EG after the run they've had, but FNATIC stand tall once again in the international grand finals.
EG played really well. Huge respect.
Miracle run from them. Truly magnificent work. They should be proud. Heads
Like,
high. They did their
from
region proud.
where they have been, they were like, they didn't even like,
No one pushed FNATIC like
at
them.
one point they're like, literally, they're not even good enough to qualify, like,
And the crowd knows it too.
and now they're playing the finals, literally. It's a huge jump from where they were. I think their coach is also amazing. I think they call
And a lot of support along the way as well.
Potter, right? Yeah.
Rightfully so.
Harry Potter.
Causing upsets. The champion slayers, all #1 seeds, walk away with their heads held high.
Very easy going, very
Seeing that moment just slip away from that trophy.
yeah, it's next time. Next time, yeah.
But truly, a team to be remembered. But on the other side, they're
It's a very like humble coach.
winner here.
All the players, like, I love Boostio, Demon 1.
Waited to see if they could truly pull off that back-to-back international victory. No other team during their runs have ever made it to do 2 events.
Roger more calm.
Lock-in was their first, now here in Tokyo.
And not in this form as well. We have never seen this carry across with any other roster. A ridiculous record here so far. And we've still got champs to go.
Can anyone close the gap to them? That should be the question, really. FNATIC set the standard.
Yeah, it closed down pretty soon.
Worked his heart out. Seen them through the losses. They've been the team having to deal with those Cinderella runs time and time again, be it Zeta, be it anyone else. He's finally back. Alpha's back with us. We're buying time for him. Here he comes. It's a long old run. But it's been a hell of a run from the start of the season from Lock-in. All the trials they faced, FNATIC succeed. The first of their kind. The trophy is all theirs. The winners of the Valorant Masters Tokyo event, FNATIC.
Man, just imagine, guys, lifting a trophy on that stage. Oh my god, that feeling.
On stage there. Wonderful stuff for FNATIC. Not much more really to be said about their run. Looking back on this game though, Mike, let's just take a second to talk us back through the series we've just watched. I think a lot of us would have hoped it had gone the distance a little further.
She's shaking, my god.
The test of the metal.
Just have fun, have fun.
But man,
I mean, I would say cool. I mean, he felt on the stage, not like the cat, but...
It really is. I mean, the record speaks for itself. Head and shoulders above the pack right now.
Yeah.
Come back again. This is just such a historic moment. Obviously for the team in general, back to back. But
imagine guys, esports going to that level, guys. You know, as in like a
FIFA event, and another trophy for him. Beautiful stuff throughout here in Tokyo.
What a tournament, from start to finish. I mean, upsets galore. The fact that we had EG, we have just had EG against FNATIC in the final, just felt almost surreal to a lot of us, right?
I mean, in terms of expectations, FNATIC's the only one that's really stuck true.
Yeah. Yeah, there's, I mean, where's Loud gone? Where, you know, all the other teams have been up there in that conversation. Yes. Just absolutely up to task was FNATIC. Never faltered, kept clean this entire event. The closest team to them, EG. Even in the final.
Who'd have thought?
Unbelievable. What an incredible time. Just so happy for them, honestly. And the moment's not ours. It's all theirs on stage.
さあそしてこの素敵な舞台にライアットゲームズ e スポーツ CEO ウェイレン・ロゼルさん、そしてバロラントエグゼクティブプロデューサーアナ・ドンロンさんにもお越しいただきました。
Let me hello. Yeah, one was our Riot Games esports COO and Anna Donlan, development executive producer, are with us on the stage.
Hello Tokyo, hello Japan, hello everybody. Hi. We are so happy to have brought Masters to Japan. It was a dream from when we launched the game to be able to bring the game here, bring the esport here. We've been so happy. You have been such amazing hosts, such amazing community. I want to thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much, everybody.
このゲームをローンチした時から日本でこうやって開催することを夢に見ていました。素晴らしいコミュニティ、そしてこの大会のホストとして日本という国が皆さんを迎えてくれたことをありがたく思います。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。Thank you. So Rydenさん。
And we also want to say thank you to all the teams that participated in Masters. The dedication and the inspiration really inspired all of us around the world. So thank you to all the teams that participated. But FNATIC, this is your moment. You guys came in as the favorites, you came in as champions of lock-in, and you not only met the hype, but you exceeded it. So you're on top of the Valorant world. Congratulations.
まずはじめに参加をしたすべてのチームの皆さんにお疲れ様と一言申し上げたいと思います。素晴らしいチームたちの中で今回優勝を飾ったのはFNATIC。もちろん優勝候補であると同時に6位に引き続きインターナショナル大会で2連勝という素晴らしい結果を収めました。おめでとうございます。
皆さんありがとうございます。ウェレンさん、そしてアナさんに大きな拍手をお送りください。さあそれではここからFNATICの皆さんにお話を聞いていきたいと思います。まずはクロニクル。まあバインドでは逆転勝ちでした。さあそしてこのマスターズ東京のチャンピオンです。今のお気持ち聞かせてください。
First of all, we'd like to some questions to Chronicle. Congratulations, first of all, and you got the great behind the we got the great win on the the map behind. You came back from behind and got victorious. Please tell your thoughts right now.
I mean, it was kind of rough for us at the start of this map, but after that, it's like against Loud on the Icebox, we just tried to focus how we should come back against them and how we should play for attack side. And after that, everything just went in our way, like how we expected. I'm really glad that we just kind of stayed focused and we were chill.
そうですね、追い上げる展開になったということでラウドとの、アイスボックス思い出しました。しかし集中力を高めて自分たちのプレーをすること、それだけを考えてプレーしたんですけれども、最終的にはその集中力がしっかりと持って勝つことができました。
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
EMEA そしてアメリカスの戦いでした。本当にこのアメリカスの強さというのと、あとは自分たちこの EMEA の強さというのを改めてどう感じましたか？
So this is a question for Leo. So this grand final was the EMEA and America's champions match between each other, but you got victorious. What do you think is the strength of EMEA?
I think we just practice harder. We put in more hours, I think. I don't think it showed during the tournament how strong the EU teams are, but I think for champs it's gonna be great. I mean, we're getting extra spots for Europe, EMA, and we just have to see in champs.
実はもっとハードな対戦を
Yeah, you wins back to back.
仕切れたということは嬉しいんですけれども、もちろん EMA の強さというのがまさにこれだと思います。今回も優勝できて嬉しいです。
わお！さあそれでアルファヤ選手にも、お話を聞いていきたいと思います。まあ以前FNATICは弱点はどこですか？コミュニケーションの部分から今日はいかがでしたか？
So this is a
What
question.
was the
If you
interview
find
for
any
them?
weakness from your team, would that be?
Friend the stream, guys,
I
okay?
think it's communication. Someone we feel in anti-stress. I mean, we are stressful sometimes. That's why we are losing some rounds. I think our weakness is like fall down in the game and don't do comp.
やはりコミュニケーションというところは一つ課題なんですけれども、そこが今日もうまくいったと思います。あとはやはりクールダウンして落ち着いた冷静なプレーをすること、ここが課題だと思います。
ありがとうございます。見事に見れたと思います。アルファヤ選手ありがとうございます。 続いてダーク選手、本当にフナティック、スプリットでもそうでしたが、少人数戦の時の、味方を釣るような動きだったり、非常に巧みだと、うまいなという印象がありました。そういった時は、IGL の、ボースターが、こうしようというのか、それとも残った、メンバーたちで考えているのか、少人数戦での、声の掛け合い、そういったところを聞きたいです。
It's a question about when it comes to 2 versus 2 or 3 versus 2.
Yeah, this is the main goal of the game, literally. Oh my god, the fearless Durka. This guy is like that. I don't know, man.
I think it's a bit of both. Both helps us, and usually two
Ball
people
power.
in the clutch, they just communicate with each other, and everyone's giving ideas and information.
そうですね、IGL のボス
This
トン
guy
選手
is
そして
like-
自分たち個人個人の意見というの
Oh.
が両方生かされていると思います。やはり
That's why
クラ
for
ッチの場面
boosters
では
interview.
個人個人の意見、そして自分たちがどうやって動くかというところが大切になってきますので、自分たちの意見も取り入れて動いています。
はい、ダーク選手ありがとうございます。非常にパワフルなプレーをね、本日も見せていただきました。ありがとうございます。
After listening to boosters, guys, I'm gonna end the.
本日の試合も本当にフナティックのメンバー全員が笑顔を見せるような、場面が多かったです。本当にこの、本日のなんかパフォーマンスというか、そういったところはどういったところにあったんですかね。
So every time we see everybody's face on the monitor, everybody was actually smiling. So were you relaxed or did you have fun during the game?
Can I say one thing before I answer?
Of course.
I practice this. Konnichiwa, Japan. Konnichiwa, minasan. Kate minasan no ON o kikete urishii desu. Oren. I got more.
Wait.
応援ありがとうございます。みんな大好き。次は
This guy is such a fun personality,
次は
bro.
もっ
Like,
と日本のチームと戦いたいです。
ありがとうございます。
I forgot the question.
So every time we see your face on the monitor, you guys are smiling all the way. So were you relaxed during the match and you enjoyed during the match?
Yeah, I think it's one thing we really wanted to focus on coming into this grand finals, and every game is we
I
win
know,
when we
yeah.
stay positive and we have fun. That bind first half, it's safe to say we weren't having fun. There's a lot of problems happening that, you know, you're 2-0 up, we're gonna win, and then we bottled it a little bit, but we came back on attack, so I'm happy.
やはり自分たちがポジティブでいられる前向きなプレーができている、気分的にもしっかりと上がっている時こそ勝てるというふうに自分たちは思っています。なのでバインドの前半は苦しみましたので、実はあまりハッピーではない。
Hi guys, I'm gonna end the stream, guys.
やはりまずは自分たちの気持ちを上げていくところが大事だと思って。
Yeah. Yeah, what? 3-0, guys. 3-0 sweep. Like, I don't know, man. I feel bad for EG because like they are literally the most underdog team coming in the VCT Masters actually in Tokyo, and they went all the way to finals, and yeah, my god, they're the real goats, bro. They are the real goats. But yeah, guys, it was fun, and actually I was gonna play some Valorant today, but I am not gonna be able to because I got banned for being AFK literally. I don't know, like the power cut happened last night and it happened like few times, so yeah, banned for a day. I won't be able to stream Valorant today, guys. Okay. Yeah, again, guys, you know, whenever I'm like almost there, I'm gonna go plat today, right? Literally, okay, guys, I'm gonna just play 1 or 2 games. I'm gonna go plat. Just right then, guys. Yeah. I don't know, man. My luck is so bad. It had happened like 3 times already, man. I don't know. But whatever, man. It's fine, guys. We're still in goal 3. Like, yeah, we're gonna make it happen. Yeah. So let's see, guys. Tonight probably we're gonna play some like I don't know story mode game or like I don't know maybe some Apex, maybe some Fortnite, maybe some other games. Not really sure what we're gonna play, but we're gonna play. But Valorant is not gonna happen today because I don't know. So yeah, guys. Again, if you enjoy the stream, make sure to like the stream, and yeah, FNATIC wins, guys, 3-0 against TG. Amazing matches. Both teams are like amazing players, literally. But again, like yeah, it's really bad for EG. But then again, FNATIC is just a better team, bro. They won the previous one. They won this. Yeah, they won Tokyo again, and yeah. Okay, guys, yeah, I'm gonna come back soon, and everyone have a amazing day or night, whatever you are, guys. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Ta-da. Bye-bye.